Well, good Wednesday morning, everyone. We are in a time of year where we continue to see the slow decline in temperatures. We've had a really pleasant stretch of weather the last few weeks with those highs mainly in the 70s, and that's the average. The average high for today's date, 75 degrees. But we go through the next 3 months, you notice the decline here. By October 20th, our average high is only 62. And then by November 20th, just before Thanksgiving, the average high goes down to the upper 40s. And we note the overnight lows. The average low right now is about 53. The average low by October 20th in the 40s, low 40s. And then by November 20th, we do have an average low at the freezing mark. And of course, we are approaching the autumnal equinox, which will officially arrive early on Saturday. And that's when we see the sun's direct rays. That'll be right over the equator. Let's take a look here at what that looks like. And that will lead to pretty much equal night and day. So pretty much 12 hours of daylight, 12 hours of darkness. And it's pretty well the same story for really the entire world. But then as we go through, of course, the fall, we'll see the sun's direct rays start to shift south of the equator. And then we'll start to see less daylight here north of the equator as we continue to see that decline in daylight through the next several months. Let's talk about our weather this morning. It's much warmer outside than yesterday. We're looking at temperatures around 60 degrees here in Lima and Elida, or 62 in Elida this morning. We have 60 in Cairo. Look off to the south. Many of our outlying spots still in the 50s, 55 for Loramie, 56 in Wapakoneta right now. We look up to the north. We see temperatures at 61 degrees in Findlay, 60 in Lipsick and Continental this morning. And if you take a look at the radar picture, we're picking up a few light sprinkles right now. We've had a few sprinkles coming and going across the area since yesterday evening. It's not really amounting to much at all, and likely this is overdone on the radar versus what you're actually observing at the ground. But we note a little bit of a shower here, possibly just west of Ottawa, and then you see a few showers up through Defiance as well. And then as we go through the next few hours, we'll keep in a chance of a couple sprinkles north of US 30, but that chance will be decreasing and moving out as the morning wears on. In fact, you look at the hour-by-hour forecast, we'll see those clouds at 8 o'clock and 60. But as we go through the morning, we'll start to see a little more sunshine. And once we get into the afternoon, we are expecting skies to become mostly sunny. We'll see highs today coming in close to 80, so much warmer day expected. As we take a look at our skycast, the clouds gradually will be decreasing as we go throughout the day. So once we get into later on this afternoon, we'll see just a few high thin clouds, but lots of sunshine expected for your Wednesday evening plans. And as we go throughout tonight, we should see just enough wind out there to keep any fog from forming. So we should have another nice quiet start tomorrow with partly cloudy skies. We'll have a weak system sitting over Illinois tomorrow, which may spread in a few clouds our way, but we are not expecting any rain. We're going to continue to stay dry in this forecast, and dry weather will continue as we go through the weekend as well. As we look at our future temperatures, we'll see numbers today climbing to around 80 for the highs, so it will be a warmer day for us. And we note those overnight lows tonight, again, upper 50s to near 60, and then those low 80s for tomorrow afternoon. And we'll kind of stay in this range for the next few days. As we go into the weekend, we'll begin to see a slightly cooler air mass settle in. So today we'll go with a high of 80, mostly cloudy, and then becoming mostly sunny once we get into the afternoon. Your 7-day forecast shows a high of 82 on our Thursday, partly cloudy. We'll see a little more sunshine Friday, our high 81. But look at the overnight lows, still pleasant in the 50s. As we go through the weekend, highs will drop back to the upper 70s. We'll see lows back in the lower 50s. And then next week, a bit cooler. We'll see highs in those 70s. And we will look at our next chance of a little bit of rain to move in by Tuesday and Wednesday.